I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it.
やるな、そう、やるだけんだ、そう、やるな、慣れた、やるな、リスタートするな。ああ、タイマーが止まった。
Does that mean, did we do it?
Oh.
Did we break the cycle?
やった？
The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination.
ここが目的地なのかどうかもわかんないしな。
They're always saying that life is about the journey and not
うまいこと言ってる場合ではないね。
So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually.
まあそのうちわかるな。
Well, in the meantime, if you
ファッはナレーター Hey!
all of his co-workers were gone.
ああ
What could it mean?
リスタートを忘れてい
Stanley
る
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
あれさっきの行動通りにやるとそうなるのかな。でもあそこの行動あと8回分あったけど何やるか覚えてないよ俺Hey!
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
従ってみる？ここ従ってみるか。Hey! ここで合ってます？会議室かな？
Yet there was not a single person here either.
誰もいない。
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
上司のデスクに向かう。OK。How to solve a dispute? はい。あ、開いた。
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here.
あ、物
So
置
he
か。
turned around and got back on track.
引き換え、嫌だね。断るね。
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow. Just an empty broom closet.
本当に？
No reason to still be
本当に
here.
空？なんもないの？なんかそこまで言われるとなんか怪しくない？
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet.
なんだよ。
He wasn't even doing anything.
調べてる
At
よ。
least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing
調べてます。ちゃんと周り調べてます。でもなんも。
Are you really still in
なんだよ、文句あんのか。
standing around doing nothing? Why?
うるせえ。
Please offer me some explanation here.
もうやる気なかった。もう知らない。もう知らない。俺もここにいる。こっから出ない。
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it.
まあ探れるようになったね。それは間違いない。
It didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story.
わかんないじゃん、そんなの。関係ないかどうかなんてさ。しょうがない、じゃあ先に進まない。出ない。
its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friend, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favorite."
すげえちゃんとローカライズされてていいな。まあ今更なんだけど、これ字幕日本語ついたのつい最近なんですよね。面白そうなゲームだなと思ってたけど、もう俺が喋ってだろうがよ。
Probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is.
すげえディスられてる。
Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
スタンリー役中だって思われてる。もうそこまで言われたらやってらんねえやな。ざけんじゃねえや。
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead. You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard. Well, in a situation like this, The responsible thing is to alert someone
生きてるよ、ちゃんと俺は。
so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose. Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is
生きてます。
fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological
さらっとディスるんじゃねえ、この野郎。
It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
断るね。そこまで言われたら出れねえな。ああ、知らねえ。ああ、俺もここにいる。ずっとここにいる。体育座りする。あれ、本格的に何もない感じただ粘っただけで何にもなかった、もしかして。ざけんなよ。
Second player, it's good to have you on board. I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before
なるほど。ふぅ
You too. Unbelievable.
物置最
At
高
the mercy of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to. A fish? Fungus? Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
あ、もう進まなきゃダメかな、本当に。でもここは何にもないんだろうね。じゃあ進むか。しょうがねえ。はい。
Coming to a staircase, Stanley
まあ、指示に従おう。指示に従うって言ったんだよな、俺は。はい。あ、なんかちゃんとした部屋に出たね。今までと違って豪華だわ。ここボスの部屋か。こういうドアは開かない？開いちゃった。開いたら開いたで困るわね。すげえ悪趣味な絵飾ってあんな。ティーンティーンティーンティーンティーンティーン。おい、まあ、でも指示に従うって言ったんだよな。どうしよう。いや、選択肢が多いよね。いいゲームですわ。なんか目的がわからないゲームではあるんだけど。えい、上司の部屋に入ったぜ。ボスがいない。
Unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth
上司の後ろにあるキーパッドに隠されている。これか。はい。数字 ?2845。なるほど。そう、スターリーはそのこと知らないよな。だから、間違えた。
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
いや、番号わかんねえもんな。なんかヒントとかあんのかな。こういう高いとこの本棚って、どうやって取るんだろうね。はしごとか普通ついてるもんだけどさ、ここには全然ないもんね。ああ。これピアノはキーボードの音がするのはおかしいじゃん。勝手に物語進められたわ。しょうがねえな、行くか。くれー。押す？押す。でもこういう雰囲気苦手だな、俺。なんかゾワゾワする。ホラーではないんだけどね。
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest.
奇妙な感じはずっとしてるよ。
Free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never
どこに向かってんだろうな。
This question would not go unanswered for long.
オープン。上に行ける？また。あ、上に行ける。あ、押しちゃった。あ、しまった。
Whoops. Nope. Never mind. actually got back into the elevator and went back up.
まったくナレーターさんたらドジっ子なんだから。
Stanley do that when he knew that it would just lead back to his boss's office? Well, that's a great question. I just can't wait.
さあ、なんでスタンリー君は上司の部屋に戻るんでしょうね。テントーン。本当に部屋に戻れるだけ？
Here we are, Stanley. It's your boss's
ああ、
office.
戻れるだけだね。
Exactly the way it was before you got onto the elevator. It's still just exactly what it is. What a decision you've made to come up here and look at the office again.
暗くてろくに見えねえな。
Fleshed out the plot of the story in new and fascinating ways I could have never anticipated. It's that keen eye for storytelling that you have, an incisive rapid fire of critical plot points, one after the other, weaving a rich tapestry of uncompromising
そうなんだよ。
narrative.
俺の物語は俺が作ってんだよ。
I'm bolted to the edge of my seat.
興奮が止まらないだろう？でも下に行くしかなさそうだな。
Incredible. Now he's getting back
なんだよ、文句あんのかよ。俺は下に行きてんだ。
Ladies and gentlemen, how does he keep coming up with all
問いかけるな、視聴者に。ふぅ。
Surely this time Stanley will walk forward into the spooky corridor, won't he?
まあ、従うか。しょうがねえ。従ってやるか。
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large
マインドコントロール施設。エスケープって書かれてる。洗脳、脱出、洗脳、脱出、洗脳、脱出、洗脳。よっしゃー。ここはなんだなんだここは。ポチー。あ、モニタールームじゃん。あ、でも今までいたのはあそこだね。あ、柱じゃねえ。通路が出たな。前からちょいちょい来てたのは、あそこの高い足場だもんね。もう一回押せるわけではない。テク、テク、テク、テク、テク。はあ。監視カメラポチ。これ一回見ちゃってるんだよな、先に。俺先に見ちゃってんだよな。427は427。スタンリーのやつもあるだろ、多分。427、これか。これがスタンリーだね。変わるとああ、でも確かにスタンリーのオフィスが映し出されてるっぽいな。なんかエラーコードとか入ってるやつがあるんだよね。この528番とかエラー入ってなかった今。で、ほら。読めないけど。なんかヒントとかあったりすんのかな？あそこにはフェイルドって書いてるやつもあるし。謎はありそうだけどね。とりあえず進むしかないですね、俺は。このボタンか。ポチ。ベーターか？ここに囚われてた人たちはずっとコントロールされてたのかっていう感じになるんだな。現代社会で働く人たちはもしかしたらみんな洗脳を受けているかもしれない。信じられるわけない。俺は操られてなんかいない。そうだ、スタンリーは自由だ。これ上昇してるのかな？おう。は？はい。幸せ、悲しい、満足のラベルが貼り付けてある。くれ。
All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
あ、破壊すんの？ボタンは押せるけど、で、なんも動かないな。 んくれー。何これ。なんか違うとことか。あ、ここドアだね。これ入れる？ダメか。あ、何これ？ボタンだ。押す。とりあえずあったらボタンは押す。なんか変わるわけではないな。1、2。他にもボタンがあるのかな？ 1、2。でも、他に数字のついてる。あそこにボタンあるな。1、2、5？ 3、4はこっち側かな。あそこにあるな。これ、3番だ。4番は ?4 番のボタンはどっかにないの？暗くて見えないかもしんないね、みんなね。ごめんね。俺も全然見えてないんだけどさ。4番のボタンはどこよ？あそこにあるボタンがそうかな。じゃあ順番で押してみよう。1、2、3番はこっちだったよな。確かこの裏。これだ。3番。あの上に登れる方法がどっかにあるんじゃない？多分階段があると思うんだよな。暗くてよく見えないけど。ここ階段だな、多分。あれ違う？暗くて見えねえ。裏から回れる？画面の明るさ変えらんねえな。いや、なんかね、登れそうなんだよね。ここにこう階段があるんだけど、ここ多分ね、閉じてんだよね。いけないんだよ。上になんかあるっぽいんだけどな。こっち側にも繋がってっか。いや、もう一個階段があるな。裏側？違うな。登るだけか。多分、こう登ってるんだけど、あそこにボタンあるけど、あれ触れないもんね。しょうがない。進むか。あのボタン全部押したかったんだけどな。なんかこう、で、ここはファクトリーパワー、電源か。マインドコントロールズアイルド。アイドルか。ウェイティングインプット。マインドコントロールシステムの準備ができてるってこと？起動を待ってるってことだよね。オンとオフがある。どうしよう。どうしよう。オンかオフ選べって、どうしよう。ドキドキしちゃうな。どちらにしようかな。ナレーターさんの言う通りにしない。こっち。やべ、起動しちゃった。
After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted?
Woo!
Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go. Turn the controls off
オンにしちゃったわ、もう入れちゃったもん。
If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that.
いいじゃん、別にオンにしたってさ。
Nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent. Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated
こいつ話変えやがった。
emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification,
DNA 照合なんかできるような機械だ。核爆弾が起爆する？
How long until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes.
お前のさじ加減じゃねえかよ。
Now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley?
Wow!
It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you.
場所が変わったね。明るくなった。
Where we're going. What all this means. I barely know where.
そこの扉もなんか扉が開いてるな。
You'd like to know where your co-workers are. A moment of
1番
silence
押せって
before
書いてある
you're
な。
obliterated.
あ、ここのドアも開いてる。
Good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you
そうですじゃん。
exactly what
1
happened to them. I erased
2
them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in
マリ、今お前の話聞いてる余裕ないわ。
Sometimes when I tell it, I simply
3
let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying
これ開いたよ
alone.
ね、ここね。
Other times, I let the office sink into the ground,
これ押そうぜ、押そうぜ。
swallowing everyone inside.
これ4だろ
I let it burn
あ、
to
4だ、4だ、4だ。
I have to
4
say this though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make
ごめん、本当に今お前の話聞いてる余裕ないわ。
wrested away from you. It's quite rich. I almost hate to see
で
it.
5番がそこにある。押すと何が起こるか分かんないけど、とりあえず押そう。
With on the next go
あと40秒。
will be even better.
5。
My goodness, only 34 seconds left.
あれ
But I'm enjoying this so much.
テンション上がってらっしゃ
You
る。
know what? To hell with it.
え、押したけ
I'm
ど
going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not?
ん
These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees.
どういうことこれ。
Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're
時間伸び
supposed
た
to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it
青
on?
が最初
I mean, look
っ
at
て
you.
ことこれ。
Running from button to button, screen to screen,
1
clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered
2
buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red
3
button. Or this door. Everything,
3
anything, something here will save me. Why would you think
緑のボタンなんてないよ。
that this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any
これか。
idea what your purpose in this place is?
えい。
Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment.
あ、
But
出してくれ
here's
な
a
かった。
spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless.
紫のボタ
See
ン
you made humble. This is not a challenge.
何が正解なん
It's
だ
a
これ。
tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first.
うわ
So
ー
you
なんだ
can't.
グッドバイ。
Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle.
うお
30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here.
何をすればいいんだ
You being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life?
どうすればいい
Or will
どうすればいいんだ
you go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count. Or don't. It's all the same to me. All a part of the joke. And believe me,
Ah!
I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in.
ダメだ
until the moment I say,
ーうわー